This video is intended to show you how I'm using Bitpaper along with Google Classroom or Google Meet or Zoom. It doesn't matter which video conferencing you use. But first of all, I'm using Google Meet at this point, but I first need to get Bitpaper open. And I go to Bitpaper. I already have an account, so it's going to show up like this. I want to create a paper. I'm going to call this sample. Create the paper. And it's going to run you through, quick directions if you want it to, but I think I've turned them off at this point. And you really have two windows that you're going to use. I got this Bitpaper, which I can, I can use it just like any whiteboard. You can write on it. You can change the colors. You can erase, all that stuff. But how do I access it? Through Google Meet. I tend to do this. I tend to pull this out a little bit. Now I have two windows open. I also have the Google Meet, which is still open, which is fine, but I just tend to have the two windows open so I can go back and forth. I can resize it any way I want. Keep that open. Now, two ways I can share that with the kids. They aren't seeing it yet. In order for them to see it, I got to give them some information. I could come here and I want to add people, and I could share, copy that link, and then share that link in a chat window in Google Meet, send it to them. They would click on it, and when I would come back to my Bitpaper, I would see more pencils. There'd be a different colored pencil here instead of the green one that I have. So that's one way of sharing. That would be very collaborative. Everybody can write on it. You can add pages and both work on it at the same time. I've had kids, I have a problem there, and they'll do the problem out right in front of me. You can also copy and paste items. If you had a Google Doc or a Word doc, you could copy problems right there. You could take a picture and put it in there. It's pretty versatile. The other way to show that is from Google Meet. I don't necessarily need the interactivity. Maybe I just want to show them what's going on. I could just do Present Now, which is in the bottom right here. I want to present just a window. I just want to present that Bitpaper window. And when I do that, now the Bitpaper window is inside of the presentation of the Google Meet. And you can't see it. You're not going to see it here. The students will. I'm going to come back over here, and whatever they see on this window, they're going to hear me, but they're also going to see what I'm doing. So use it how you want. The nice thing with the Bitpaper is, too, at the end, I can have some options. I can save the paper, but most importantly, I can create a PDF, which then I could post in Google Classroom, or I could email to the kid if it's an individual thing. Totally up to you how you use it. Now, probably should have said this earlier, but the Bitpaper does have an option too where you can just use the Bitpaper and no video conferencing. They do have an audio piece, but you do pay more for that feature. I'm not even sure how much that is. I wasn't necessarily looking at it. If you have any questions, let me know. But that's how I have been using it. Oh, wait, one last thing on the Bitpaper. You can create graph paper. Just so I click on this graph paper looking thing, and you can change the vertical spacing of can have lines on your paper. So you wanted 60 by 60. You now have graph paper. If you were looking to do that fairly quickly. Anyway, have a good day.